Alright, today we want to take this tab out of here. Well, Kenya, we're not going crazy. I'm not going crazy. My mom used to call this a pianati. but Upper B states the work page, okay? So I just got one of these for myself. Caught. My pants are ripping right here because of bending all the time, but these are like heavy duty pants, alright? So, thank you. It looks nice. Alright, so let's get back to it. So we're trying to get this tab out of here so we can put the new one that I posted yesterday or something on YouTube. So before you can do this, you have to remove all this, you know, faucets and stuff for the tab. And then undo the drain, then you get from there. So I'm gonna start with removing that. Yeah, so let's start with that. So I'm gonna get in here. I might use one of these. Something like that. So I'm gonna get in here and start doing this. So comes out, put it right there. Easy, breezy. Don't be scared. You can do this. If I can do it, anyone can do it. And always make sure you close this drain down here because some of these screws might drop. In the drain, and you will never find it. So got that. Yep, if you drop a screw down here into the drain, it's gone. You will never find it. So this little shiny thing here sometimes is caught in here, and you just have to cut the caulking out before you can take it out. It gets a little tighter. There it is. There it is. So that's out. All these screws here. So I'm not going to use this, but it's just for practice. And put a new drain in here. So yeah, these people just kind of square on here, and this is old. I'm probably gonna get a new one. Put in here a valve for your water. Yeah. And this one you just have to cut the cookies. And this one is easy. This one just rotates. The water's out. The water's off. So just so you're aware, you don't want to do this when your water's on. You don't want to see the mess. I've done that before, so this one just rotates. You just start there's like a little screw right here that holds it. It's not gonna be any of these type screws. It's gonna be like a hex screw. Here's something like this. I don't know if you know this. These are called hex, maybe. So you just have to try which one works. It is. You use some of this tool here to take it apart. Put it in here. Now you can just rotate this and open it. It is out. Alright, so then you gotta take this little overflow blade. So you sometimes always have overflows. Right here. So usually just gets there's overflow there, so the water will still drain. So since that's gone, now we need to take this little drain down here. So with this one, this can be a little tricky. So you have to take the drain out, and sometimes it's easier to use a pliers to get in here and rotate it. Just one side of your pliers. Yeah, if this doesn't work, you need like the long nose type of pliers. It works better when you try to remove this drain. This one, so put it down here, and then we'll help you rotate. So you try to just tinker with it. It's gonna try this. I think I'm gonna have to get a tool or something to try to undo this. It is like super hard to get out. But anyway, let's leave that aside for now. I'll get a tool that goes in there, and then you can just easily turn it around. But now we need to take this to cut all this out. There we go. So all is important to make sure you move your stuff, because if you don't move your tools, all of a sudden you can't find them. And you can kind of look around and can't find anything. You probably just covered it with dirt and put them in the trash. You don't know where it is. So right now I'm gonna try to cut this here. Like that. I don't want to mess up the top part. I just want to make sure that I take this tile and just leave the way. I don't want to destroy that whole wall. It's got to be smooth. Some people just come in there and just freaking just smash everything. But I don't want to do that. So I just want to make sure this is all out of move. So what we do, I put another piece back. It's easy. It's the easiest thing to turn around. There we go. There it is. There it is. Let me go up here. So I do have an arrow here. So I'm not just cutting the drywall, I'm also cutting the caulking. The caulking is the stuff that holds the thing tight on here. So let's come on this side. I'm gonna go cut it right over here as well. Just in case. Alright, so that's cut. So now is the fun part. So trying to get this out. So just remember there's like studs all over here. So what I'm trying to do is just try to get the places where there's no stud first. So I'm able to get in and remove the dye. There's a stud right here. You can feel it. So meaning that this drywall is screwed in here somewhere. So it's gonna be. There we go. Another one right here. So this is the trick. So once you get this stud right here, it is easy to use this as a wedge. You can put it behind here. And you put it, so you're not just like trying to break this drywall. You just put this pry bar behind it, where the stud is, and it acts like a way for you. See what I'm saying? Easily remove this, put it right there, and then there's another stud right here. And make sure you don't lose it. Drop your thing down because it will go. Right now, fine. See? Check it out. Check it out. It's really easy. Slowly. Right there. Just remove this piece. See? Now that's good. That's good right there. So I can put another, my next drywall to put the tiles. So I'm gonna put this right here on the side. I don't know if you can see it. Let me move my camera. Just move it like right here. Right there. So that part is done. So I just removed a section of it. And I was going to come right in the middle where the next drywall just go right here. Cut this perfect. Use your screwdriver to remove some of this. Used. So some people use nails instead of screws. Be aware of that. Some contractors prefer nails. I guess it's cheaper for that. So now I need to move this piece right here. Let's hold it nice. So this side is good. It's out. It's a small piece. So now that's done right here. So now you can almost like move it up a little bit. Alright, so let's try this side now. If we could take this side, I think I'll be able to just slide this out without removing this. So. Always wear gloves. It's just one simple mistake. You miss something, or you slide something wrong, and it cut yourself. Especially when you're doing like this. Alright, so there's a stand right here. So I can skip it a little bit here. Not always on the here. There's always stands here. So that's you should be aware of that. Yeah. This part. This one didn't cut too much. Too deep. There you go. So there's a start. I think there's a start behind this. But let's do this. So we're gonna put another one. This is where the start is. Slowly change it. Don't break it down. So there's a start right here. So joint right here, so I'm gonna cut it. Piece of that. There you go. This is called demo. If you pay somebody to do this, they're gonna charge you to just demo that. Like so. And I'm not saying it's wrong to pay people sometimes. I save you myself time, especially when you start. This is doing all this fixing and flipping homes. You know, eventually I start hiring people. I do hire people still, but I also enjoy doing this. So you guys will see, man, this is all we have. Looking nice. I got one right now in my market. Basement to finish, so we'll see how long it goes. So now I have to do this small piece again like we did on the other side. Let's keep cutting it deeper. Let's get this going. There it is. It's out. So the issue is I can't really remove this yet. Because of this coming out. So I have to freaking remove it. Go to Home Depot or Lowe's to get a drain remover. So I'm at Lowe's trying to get that drain plug wrench. And you can see it right here. This is what I needed to put down there to remove the drain. And I got it. It's right here. So there's all kinds of stuff here. So there's this kind. See this one? It's called a drain wrench. And then there's this one here. It's called the drain wrench. I like this one better, but I think either one should be able to work, because this one you can put a screw around it. Maybe this one. I think I like this better, because then you can put a thing in this hole right here and rotate it. So this should be able to work. All right, let me go back to the house and get the project going. Thank you. To Lowe's, you get one of these tools. So this is supposed to help you undo the drain out of the tub. So let's open it and use it. It is a cobalt. Lowe's. It's pretty easy to get out of the box, and it looks like this. Put little cutouts like this and put it down there. And this is the hole I was talking about. You put a screwdriver in there for support to return it. Alright, let's get it in the tub. Get it done. I always wear gloves. Get my gloves here just in case. Occasionally don't work, but I wear them at all times. So that one goes in here perfect. You get into those grooves. And it's got two sides. There's a bigger drain on this side, and then the smaller drain on this side. And if it's done here perfectly, this grooves go into the little cutouts in there. So yeah. So this tab goes on the smaller side, so you can tell. The bigger side and the small side. So yeah. So I'm gonna go in. It gets in perfect. You can rotate it to give you that allowance. I hope I can open this. There you go. It's going. It's going. I'm going to show you in a second how I got it. Maybe I'll bring my camera closer so you guys can see what I'm doing. Let me turn my camera so you can actually see what I'm doing. So right there. So this is what I was saying. So this one rotates like that. That's locking it. This is unlocking it. So this, once it's loose, you can just use one hand to get it out. There it is. The drain is out. So now I can take the tub out. And I can also use it for this one here. There's also another one here. But this one usually don't connect on the tab. It's loose, if you can see it. It's loose like that. Alright, so we got the drain out. It really locks in here, holds the drain tightly. So what I was saying is like you put this thing here. If you put the bigger side, it won't go. Then you put this easy side. Then it goes like that. See that? And then rotates like that. Right here. Like that. Goes in here, then you put your screwdriver in here. Then you use it to rotate. Alright? Alright, so let's get back to. Alright, so now that we got the drain out, let's see if we can move this tab out. And I remind you again, always make sure your tools are out of the way, or they're gonna just disappear on you in one time. And you're like, just have that tool right now. Can't find it. I always try to put them as close to each other as much as I can. So Now I can put this thing here. The tub moves. See guys? The tub moves. So I can probably just slide it down. But I think it'd be easier to just remove that wall first. This tile right here. That's what I can try to do. They fit in here like perfect. Like there's no room. And if I try to do it, I have this thing on the way as well. So I guess I'm stuck. I have to remove that tile on the wall there, and then we can continue. So let me get the tools again and to get this thing. So again, we're just gonna do the same thing we did on the other side. Just try to cut it deeper. That's what I'm trying to do. I don't want to break the rest of the wall. It's not necessary. Give yourself more work. You do that. I got no time. Alright. So try to sharpen this thing in. I try to use this kind of knife, whatever they call it, drywall knife. I like this one because it's got a sharper end and then another one. So use this end to go in there to try to see where the studs are. So I have one right there. Like I said again, try to find where the stud is. It's one right here. So where the stud is, that's what we're trying to do. The way, otherwise you're going to be breaking this awesome, I can take the whole thing out, that would be amazing. There's another stud right here. There you go. Perfect. You see that? Just have to be patient. I got this out. Move this over here. Now we have the outside wall is our insulation. The interior wall is enough. Let's get this off. There it is. Now they don't have a drain here, you gotta be careful dropping all the nails and all that stuff in there. So I just put my foot here to cover it while I'm removing those nails so they don't have the nails in it. Then I'm gonna get my drill, get all the screws. There's like little metal thing bracket that comes so that you can use instead of using screws. But when you use like the general contractor stuff, like people try to take shortcuts. But there's like a metal thing you can put here to hold this stuff over there so it doesn't move your tools. I can't say that enough. You'd be surprised that you're working by yourself and you can't find the tool. You know, like, what the hell? I had it like a minute ago. Now I can't find it. And you look around for like 30 minutes and you can't find your tool. So now you can just basically just slide this out. Pretty much. Sometimes it's a pain because they still this drywall here because they put this before the drywall. out. Right? And to move this insulation things that we here, they got way too much, way too big a hole here. So I just need to move this insulation we use to brace this. Well, so that's how you move an old tub before you put a new one. I hope you learned something. I hope you enjoyed this. There it is, we got it out. So let me move it here so everybody can see it. There it is. We got the tub out. So I'm gonna move it and then do some cleaning on the floor before we proceed to try to fit in the new one. So you see, it's not too bad. It's not too hard to remove this. Anybody can do this. Pay a plumber to do this can be a little pricey. 2025, save some money, all right? Thank you. Today I'm tackling two things. I want to remove this old rusted shower valve, and then so I can replace it with a new one later. And also I need to cut this to try to prep it for the next new tub that I'm working on. So I'm gonna cut all these things off, remove all this, and then cut this maybe from here, and then cut this from here. I decided to just reuse this instead of try to take it all apart and put a new one. I figured there's other option. I can cut this and just tap another one in here to try to plug into there. So if you've been putting off your shower and bathroom remodel because you're scared, you don't know what to do, I'm not a pro in this, but I'm gonna tackle this project myself and get it done. So if you're interested to see how I'm gonna do it, or if you just like to watch stuff like this, stick around. All right, so let's get started. So first of all, I'm gonna cut this with my copper cutter right here. I like this one because it's not the one that you tighten on the side. If you put it right here, it just compresses. The more you turn it, the more it gets tighter and cuts the pipe. All right. So, and I can show you like over here for a second so you can see before I cut it right here. All you do is just rotate it. And the more you rotate it, the more it compresses and it cuts the copper. And you just keep going, and it cuts. All right. So like this one, and you have to just go, this is for 1/2 inch copper. It will not cut the rest of the other copper. So it's only for half. So if you want to buy one for different sizes, you have to go buy one that it's all different sizes. This one is just for 1/2 inch copper cutter. Okay. So let's cut this and see so everybody can see. So you just rotate it the other way and it cuts like that. And that's done right there. And sometimes it gets stuck in here if it's not a big pipe, but you can always remove it. By just wiggling around and it comes up like that. So you put it facing this way and you go clockwise. So I want to cut this. I already turned the water off, so just to make everybody is aware, the water is off down in the basement. That's where everything is. So I'm going to cut this here, just right here like that. And then I just rotate this clockwise and it should cut this copper for me. Okay? And just go, and it's cut. That's cut. It's pretty simple, eh? And then for the PEX tubes and stuff, I think I'm gonna remove the screws first here. So it's loose, get some room. So I'm gonna save this because I might use it again, this copper clamps. These ones. I will use it again. I will use it again on my next install. All right. So this is out. So all I'm gonna do is just cut it here with this copper cutter right here, just a little bit below, and it's easier, like just like that. And then you cut this other side just below, Just like that. And there it is. The old rest. This I haven't even seen this kind in a long time. This is really old. This house was built in 2000 and yeah 2004. So that's out of the way. I need to move this also. And like I said, I will save all these because I will use them again. So just put it right there. All right, so that's ready right there. So what I was saying about down here, I'm thinking if I just cut this like right on the edge right here, I can remove part right here and possibly just use this pipe the way it is. Instead of like cutting it down here and try to basically install a new one. You know, the pipes still look good. I don't feel like I need to remove it. It's in old days, it's been almost, from 2004, that's almost 20 years, you know what I mean? So I would just cut it from here, and then I would just use like a heating gun and just remove this pipe on top of this, and just reuse this pipe. It will make my life easier. I don't have to put all this news. I'll just save the other one for the next house. So I'm just using like a small little saw that I have right here. So I'll just cut it through. And then I'll go get my torch. I don't want to use like the torch, just a heating gun. And that should be able to loosen up the PVC on top of the other pipe. There it is. Damn, I threw it all the way down. Right here. So just cut it like right on the edge right here. You can see it. And then what I'm gonna do is just take this outside, the outer part of this from the top of this. And I know that the one that I have there is 3 inches, and if I measure this, it's 3 and 3/4. But the one up there is like 3 inches, the pipe. So I can still use this instead of, and then over here I'll just do a joint right here and use it. I don't know if it's a good idea, but I think that's what I'm gonna do. It might work better. After talking to a lot of people, they suggested that. So, but let's cut this. I'm gonna try to use the bigger saw now. See if this works better. So it's not as sharp as this one. Just cut it right there. Just be gentle. The pipe is old, but these things can last a lifetime. There we go. Just keep going and cut it. It's going. There it is. Almost there. There it is. So like I was saying, so all I'm gonna do is remove this outer part. And that way I can just use this instead of trying to glue everything up again. I think that's a better option, or a better thing to do. So then I could probably just use a heating gun to take this, or just cut this out here like that and break it off. That might also work, but I will show you guys what I do. But these elbows, I just cut these elbows that way. And then I'll just use, this is 2 inch, but basically I'll put another connector right here and connect whatever inches that I need up here for the other tab. The other one is higher than what was here before. But then this was a little longer this way. So I'll just remove this and reduce it a little bit to fit the other one exactly the way I want it. All right, so that's it right there. That's done. I will go get my heat gun. It's not here. Somebody borrowed it. But I will go get it and remove this outer part. If not, I can just cut it. Use this saw right here and break it. I've done that before and worked. All right, that's what I'm gonna be doing. So I just wanted to show you what the process is, what my progress is. This is all done. I can probably just hide it right here for now. All right, and then I'll bring it up later. But that's how it is right now. So that's the next step. I'm making the moves. Today I'll be tackling one project. I remember I posted a video of me cutting all this out and trying to remove this, but I didn't have my heat gun. But today I do have my heat gun today. I have this Wagner heating gun. This is the nice one that has like a little heating, the screen here that tells you what heat you're putting into, you're supplying into this pipe. The model number, it's, I don't know if that's the model number, it's Furno, Furno 700. That's what the thing says. But this one works really well. I've used it a couple of times. I love it. So I'm gonna use to heat up this pipe right here and try to take it out. And then I'm gonna use the new one that I have in the plastic, and the one that I was dry feeding over there to put the tab back in here. I was able to remove this wall, if you guys remember. I removed this piece of drywall, and the tab fits. I should have done that in the beginning, but I was hoping I shouldn't have done that, but I had to do it. So all right, so I'm gonna plug in this heating gun right now in my the knee pad. I went to Lowe's today and got one of these. My knees have been hurting me. Just kneeling here, that sucks. All right, gloves all the time. Always have your gloves on. You never know. You never know where you might happen. All right, so we're gonna tackle this. I got a couple of tools here. I got a pliers. I'm gonna put right there. I got the channel lock and this long nose pliers. I got this saw. I'm gonna put it right there. And I got one of these pry bars. And that little plastic thing. The ace tool and a knife and a screwdriver. So let's try that. I've never done this before using this, but I've seen a lot of videos online, people doing it, and it works pretty well. So I'm gonna attempt it and see if I can remove this pipe right here. I'm wondering if I should probably cut it a little more, or if it's possible to just remove it the way it is, but we'll see. I'm gonna start heating it first and see how that goes. So right now it's saying 650 degrees Fahrenheit. The heat. So I'm just gonna blow heat in here and see what happens. Or maybe I can go up. I'm probably gonna put it up to like maybe 1,000. Yeah. We're just heating and see what happens. Right now it's at 810 Fahrenheit. We'll just keep heating and see if I can actually remove this thing. That would be awesome. I'm gonna try to get it from the bottom here and see if that helps. And I think it's getting loose. It's starting to get loose. Yeah? You guys see that? It's getting loose. Well, let me try to remove it now. There it is. It works, guys. Removed it. So this thing works great. There you go. Look how it came. It just came out perfect. I didn't have to worry about it. Just a little tear right here, but the thing came off. This one, it looks super clean. No worries at all. Let's try to remove this top part to see if it works. But that one came out pretty well. Go down here in the bottom. See if this comes out. Just keep going, keep hitting. See how that works. Let's try to move this now. See if I can just get this out of here. Let me cut this a little bit here. There you go. This is all messed up, so I'm gonna just cut right there. But I got it. So guys, that's what I was talking about. So this one came perfect. I can still use this. Yeah, this one goes here. Should be able to. I'm gonna have to heat it up again. Just to warm it up a little bit. So you guys are aware, like sometimes if you remove this, it doesn't go back. There you go. perfect. So it went in. It's in there, so I can glue that back. All right, so that one worked. So I was able to remove this. So now I think I can just cut this one right here and then put a coupling, and my tub should be able to work well. All right, so thank you guys for the advice and all the help that you guys are giving me on the comments. Appreciate it. So now I think I can work this. I can work with this now without removing the whole thing. I could technically remove this whole thing from the bottom here, but I think a coupling should be fine right here instead of removing the whole thing, because I can just cut this off. But basically, I'm just gonna cut this off right here. There it is. So that's out. So now I can put the coupling right here. That should work perfect. And then I will just measure the distance. This is the correct size of pipe. So the pipe just needs to go up here. That's perfect. There you go, guys. I'm gonna put a tub in here to see how it works or how it looks, and then we can go from there. Just give me a minute. Okay, guys, one thing that I just learned. Guys, so if you were planning, so let's say you had like the outside pipe on top of this, and you try to remove it. Like for example, it is not a good idea to try to remove the pipe, the glued pipe from the outside of a pipe. It just doesn't work that good. When I tried it, this is the pipe that was here, right here. And I tried to remove this. This is the outer, this piece right here. I tried to remove this. And instead of just coming out, it flared the whole pipe to look like this. So I had to just cut it off. So the best way, the only way you can remove this PVC pipe from a glued one is if you're removing this one from the inside of a joint. If you try to remove it from this is all you get. And then your pipe looks like that when you remove this piece right here. Just learn something new. And then when I cut it, it looks so weird like this. So this is what was around here, like it's all bent and the pipe is all, you can't use this anymore. So that's something that I just learned. Don't do that. If you're removing this, remove it from in there. Heat this, and then you remove it from inside here. That's the better option. If it's glued in here, like for example, you hit this and then you move this out. Remove that. All right? Don't try to do this. Don't try to remove this, to remove this and leave the pipe. This pipe is all gonna be all flared and looking like this. All right? So I just wanted to share that tip that I just learned when I was hitting this. Today we'll be dry fitting this bath drain. I will show you step by step how I do it. I am not a pro in this at all, but I do like to learn and to know how to figure things out. And at the same time save some money and also just have fun. So if you're into DIY type of things and enjoy this stuff, or if you just want to see how I do it, all right, stick around and see how I do this. This is the bath drain, if you've never seen one, if you don't know which one to buy, if you're trying to figure this thing just like I'm doing it. It's 1.5 schedule 40 PVC. That means that when you put it down into the drain over there, you have to glue this. They have all kinds. They have the ones that you don't have to glue. It's like a little plasticky looking thing. You can buy that and try to fit it into your tub. But I prefer the PVC and the glue one because it just makes sense to me. You don't have to worry about like, oh, something failing or it didn't fit right or anything like that. So this one is a brushed nickel. You guys remember the video when I was at Lowe's to buy this? So today we'll try to install this and not install it, but dry fit it before we can install it. All right. So let's get started. So I will cut this and get all the pieces. You can see the pieces in the back here. If you've never seen it, let me bring it close. Right here, you got the big PVC, and the smaller one, and then this is the drain. You will screw the plug right here, and then this is the one that goes on the back here, like on this hole right here. And then this is just the T that goes in the middle of that goes from the drain and up, and then back to the drain that way. It comes with everything. It comes with the plug right here, the drain plug, and then the topper. This one says it's foot lock. It means like right here it pops up, and if you step on it, it locks it. And everything comes in this box right here. If you wanna see it, this is what you're gonna get at the Home Depot Lowe's. So let's cut it and see what's in here. The thing that I discovered when I went to Lowe's, like, people steal this stuff. Like, I couldn't even find one that was sealed like this. Somebody cut it on the side here and took this drain plug, or somebody took like this. I'm like, damn, people, this is only $40, and somebody's still stealing like a little piece like that. Retarded. It's weird. But let's cut it now and see what's in here. Alright. And when you're using these things, you gotta be, some of these are so sharp, might cut you. But let's cut it. So then be careful when you're cutting. When I cut this, I try to cut them in a way that if I need to return it, I can tape it and just turn it back to Home Depot. I don't just like rip it, and I don't have a way to put this back here and return it to Lowe's or Home Depot. Okay. All right, so here we go. So it comes, there's no instruction on that, but it just shows like a picture and what the product is. But the instructions are here. How to install these things. It comes with instruction. All right. So we're doing this together, guys. I've done a few of these, but I'm not a pro. Like I said, I just enjoy doing this and have fun and learn and save you some money instead of paying. All right. Okay. So I'll put this on the side here. We can review when we need to. But for now, we're just gonna be basically just dry fitting. So like I said, it came with this elbow. This will go down here, depending. All right. And then this will go over here. Like that, and then this goes, yeah, so the way I'm seeing these, I'm gonna measure to see how far do I need to go to the hole. Oops. Let me get a piece of wood here so I can lift this up a little bit. We can just lift this like that. I hate to do that because I'm always worried about breaking it. But it's breakable. So I just put it on top of the 2x4. All right. Yeah, that works. All right, so this goes here. Like that. And then if I fit this my pipe seems too long, this one. Because if this fits right here, here, it's gonna be like that far. Because now this one fits right there, perfect right there. That's where the drain is gonna be. You know what? You can actually like just put this in there just to hold it. So that's what I was thinking. If I just put this here in here, in this. One thing that I learned, like when you try to do this, if you try to put it here and it's not going, if you try to screw it in and it's not going, go the opposite way. If you go the opposite side, and then you go the other way, if it actually goes. See that? So if you don't force it, don't try to force this in there. Yeah. So if you try to go in here and it's not fitting, just try to go the opposite way and to try to line it up. And once it's lined up, it just goes smooth. See that? I learned that the hard way. But learning the hard way or the easy way is still learning, right? So I'll do this. All right. So that one fits right there. But my pipe is like too long. So yeah, this is way too long. So I'll take it out. If I put this one here first, like that, maybe it'll help me, it'll guide me. And then I'm gonna open this. There you go. And this one comes with, and this little rubbery thing, since this thing is not like level, it's not like level like this, so they put it like curved a little bit. So and this metal thing, cover thing is also the same way. So if you put it in here, it fits. One side is smaller and the other side is longer. It's thicker, not longer. So you put it like that. All right. It goes like that. And it goes from this side, like that. Like that. Okay, so I do not need this yet, so I'm gonna put it back in here. It goes here. But I need to figure out how this will go here. That goes like that. And maybe I can measure. Let's see, how far do I need to go? So this one has like this plasticky thing. So I'm probably gonna have to get a longer one than this. It looks like it's got like this little plasticky down to here. It's on the way. So if I put this here, I can't really fit this here. Or maybe I can. It stays back a little bit that way. So it goes like this. Okay, and it stays up a little bit. So if it's flush like that, I still have this stuff is still in the way. Alright, so let me dry fit it here. So if I put this here, that's seems alright. that. But if I put this here, like this, I'm gonna tighten this here and see how it works. So if I put that there, and then try to fit this here. So I see if I fit that there, I'm gonna have to cut this PVC, the one on the bottom, so I can fit it. The pros knows how to do this so quickly, but hey, I'm having fun learning how to do it myself. All right, so I'm gonna try to measure this from the bottom there. See how far do I need to go. So this one is flush there, and that one is this. So it's gonna be like about here. Yeah. If I fit it in. Right, so yeah, like that. Okay. So all right, so I need to go like to that mark right there, like there. This is X too far, too long. It's about let me get it out to see what size I need here. So it's about 3 inches. So right now it's 5. So I only need 3 inches. Okay. Just to remove like a little piece that didn't cut right there. All right, so let's try this one now. Okay, so this one will go in here, and then here, and then we can dry fit this. Let's just put this back in here. And then you put it back in here. All right, so we're gonna try to do it again. It's not going smooth. Oh, there it is. Yes, let's do it again. There you go. And then, so this one, see, this one won't fit either. So the pipe here is too short. Like 14, 13 and a half. Yeah, 13 and a half. That's the pipe that's going to fit there. So basically, I think I figured it out. So I just need to cut on this pipe. I'm gonna have to cut a 13.5. Lucky I have one of these. 13.5. So let's try this one. And then, yes, this fits. This. There you go, guys. So now it fits. It goes in here perfectly, and then it's gonna go down there perfect too. See that? So this one fits. So give me an allowance if I need. Give me some room if I needed to cut it again, I can. So, but that's how it is, guys. It's dry fitted. All right. So let me take it out here so you can see. So there you go. There. If you guys can see this. There. So this one goes. If I put it down here, if it's perfect. Okay, guys. So now I'm gonna try to dry fit the tub. And try to fit the tub back in here. Yeah. Last time I attempted this, couldn't work because I had drywall there. So, but now I'm gonna try to get this in here. All right. Now it goes. It's going. It's going. I don't think I can leave it. Move this. So just dry fitting it to see how it goes. Yeah, I see my drain down here, but it's not level. So I definitely need a longer PVC. So this doesn't work. So get it in here and see if this works. So we get this. There you go. And then I drop something down here. This one. So there we go. I can see my drain. That's the way it's supposed to be. So that's how it is, guys. It fits. Everything fits perfect. It looks like that. You guys want to see it? Okay. So I just need to make sure that everything fits over there, and then my drain also fits, and we should be good to go. Just wanted to share that. So I decided to, instead of like using a couple of here, to just remove this. You know, I feel like it'll look more good. It'll look more like streamlined and like nice instead of leaving this pipe right here. Okay. So I've measured this. This one fits perfect right here. So I'm gonna leave it there. I put the tab here and the tab. I can see this, and I can thread my drain plug in there. So I'm gonna remove this pipe. I think it'll be better to do that instead of leaving it and using a couple over here. Yeah, I'm a little bit on OCD. I just like things looking nice, okay? So I'm gonna use this to hit it again and try to remove this pipe right here. Last time I was at 850, 810 maybe. $800. So let me put that heat in here for a second. Just warm it up. And then just use it on the sides here. And just keep going. So maybe we can all line together. See, this heating gun works to remove the pipe. It works super well. I can see it's starting to warm up a little bit. Let's put another heat in there for a second. You can see it's come loose. Not yet, not on this side. I have to cut it that way, see if I can get in here easily. Look at that, I got it, guys. Right here. Perfect, perfect. So I'm gonna put this before it gets cold, before it dries up. Right here it is, guys. I cut it, remove this piece. Now I can just put my normal piece that I already measured on there instead of try to retrofit this. Know what I mean? I don't have to use this coupler now. I can just use my normal pipe that I had, and we should be good as new. So then I put that pipe there just so it's when it dries, when it cools down, it doesn't. It will let me still put a pipe in there. For now, it's right there. Right. This looks good. I can glue all this and it should work now. There it is, guys. There it is, guys. It worked. Perfect. Okay, now that I've removed that pipe, the second pipe that was there, I'm gonna try to put this back again and see how everything fits. Oh man, I'm learning that you have to do this not just one time, but man, multiple times before you can get it right. So you have to put the tab in, put the tab out, put the tab in, put the tab out. Until it fits, that's when you're done. Until everything fits, that's when you're done. And I feel like the other one fits too now. Yeah, my pipe back here fits. Perfect. My pipe back there fits. So now what I need to do is just glue everything. This one fits here. There it is. So I just need to glue everything and then I'll move this back again. Put my drain plug. I'm probably gonna have to cut this drywall in the back here to be able to, or maybe I don't have to. I think I can still, I can glue this from the back. I can move this in here because I can see it. I see it pretty well. I can slide this elbow in here without cutting this drywall. And that's what I was trying to avoid as much as I can. I got it, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, and I give a shout out to the master plumber in Utah. Man, you've been so great. You've been so great with all the advice. Appreciate you, man. And check out his channel. It's called Master Plumbing. I follow him on YouTube. You can also follow him on his YouTube. It's great. He's a master plumber. His channel is called Master Plumber. I'm gonna put it on my comments or on my channel so you guys can see and follow his channel. He's a great guy. Appreciate it. It's been very encouraging. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, now I need to move this board and move it up so my tab can have a lip. Something on that lip on the side, they can have something to rest on. When I had my tab in here, what I did, I just went underneath the tab and made a line right here that tells me where the base of the tab is. So if I measure this, it's about like 16 3/4. So that's basically my distance where I should put this board up on. So I'm just gonna measure another 16 3/4 right here, and then I will do use my level to make a line. So 16 3/4 right here. And then I can do on this side too, 16 3/4. Yeah, you don't have to do it the way I do it. Some people can just measure the tab and figure it all out. I like to take shortcuts. It's just easier. Like whatever I can do that's easier for me and I don't need to think so much, that's what I'm taking. That's the route I'm taking. So I'm just gonna use my level to make sure that the line is straight, and I don't need to put one on the back here. Just make it. It just helps me. It helps me just know that I'm level. There it is. So then I can put my level right there and move this level. Just make sure it's level. Or maybe I could just take this board first out of here, and then I can just measure. I'm just gonna use the same board to put it back here. I'm not using anything new. I just use the same board. Then just use a tip, 16 1/4. 3/4, sorry. 16 3/4 right here. 16 3/4. 16 3/4. Now I can just use my level here. And right there. Right there. And then I'm just gonna tap that down. And now at 16 1/4. That's all. All right, guys, so that's just fix that. Now I need to glue this. I'm trying to use a different type of glue. I usually use the purple and the purple primer and this, but this says all-purpose cement for PVC, CPVC, and ABS. I'm gonna try this one this time. Don't know if you can see it. This red one. It says all-purpose cement. I've never used it, but I'll try and see how well it works. Make sure everything looks good. Yeah, they didn't use that purple one either when they did this. So they didn't use the primer or anything. They just used this. The purple primer is just to show the inspectors that you used it. It was glued correctly. So maybe I should do that. I'm gonna start with forgetting my iPad. Oh well, I decided to just use the right product. Yeah, I know this should work, but by code here, where in my region we have to use the purple primer, and then we use these two. You have to use those two. So I'm gonna use those two just to make sure I follow the code, follow the rules. All right, so let's go. Yeah, these things sometimes can be super tight. All right. All right, so you start with this purple, the glue itself. So let me start with this. Prime everything. Let me just clean up. And then you leave it to dry for a second. Clean up these one too. You just put a little bit around, especially the area is gonna put the glue on. Now you just stand it like that so you can dry it. I can close that. Make sure it doesn't bleed. Bleed on me. So now it's the moment of truth. I'm gonna start with a you just put it in and twist it and then hold it to dry. There it is. Hold it for like 30 seconds. And then it will dry and that should be good. So I'm gonna glue this and let it dry before I can even attempt to put that tab. So I don't want to screw up. Alright, so let's try this other one. And that one is in. Let me make sure the okay, so this is the thread around here. There it is. I just want to make sure that it's level. Perfect. That looks level. Yep, it's level right there. So that is perfectly level now. Awesome. So that looks awesome. Great. So that's all fixed. I wasn't sure if I should put this first or do it what the tab is in here just to be safe. But I think it's a good idea to put it in here because then when the tab comes here, I won't have to deal with trying to get it in because I already checked and it works. That looks good. Perfect. That one is all plugged in. I know it looks a little bit that way, but I can always like move if I have to fit in. So that's done. Pull some of these extras. Guys, I got that done. My drain plug is fixed. The only thing I need to put in here is the tub. You could do this too. You know, it took me a couple of days to think about it, but I got it done. If you like watching things like this and like to learn how to do these things, follow me. Let's do this together. Let's build a community. Let's support one another, all right? Thank you guys, and thank you for your support. All right, guys, the glue is dry. It's the moment of truth. Time to put back the tub. Make sure that this thing is sitting on here. So make sure that it's level. Perfect. Let's see, everything is lining up. Oh, hallelujah. Thank you, Lord. Everything looks good. Yes, 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 yes. So now I have to install all this. That's perfect right there. Let's get this here. I'm going to use this carbon tile, silicone, waterproof, 100%. Kitchen and bath, it says. Get that cut. It's like pure 100% silicone. I'm going to use this instead of plumber's putty. A lot of people recommended this on YouTube, so I'm using it. A lot of plumbers. So okay, so I just need to get my ring. I need to put this ring down here before I can put the plug. All right, so now I'm installing the rubber gasket down here. So I'm gonna put some silicone on it on both sides. Oh man, I hate touching this silicone, but it's so good. I don't know why I hate touching this slimy stuff. All right, put some down there. Man, the pure silicone stinks. It smells so bad. All right, I'll put some on top of the rubber gasket. And like I said, don't worry about how much you put in, like honestly. So now I need to move the tab back in. Go back here. And then don't forget to put some on here, like behind this drain plug. You guys remember this? This thing works. It will work right now. just want to make sure that I have this. There you go. There it is. There you go. And then I have this other one here. So just so you pay attention to this one has like one side is smaller and the other side is bigger. So the smaller side, this thinner part goes on the bottom, and then the thicker part goes up on the top. Before you can screw that in here. You just stick your hand back there and line it up, and I think it should just go easy. There you go. I got it this time. Just make sure I don't drop it there. There it is. So there. And then I got this down here, screwed on. Just using my screws. Like this, put it in here and tighten. That's good enough. And that one is screwed on there. There it is, guys. My tub is installed. Yeah, they have like some clips that goes here to hold this down. I'm going to put those later. Sometimes people just screw them into the wall. Put a screw right there into the wall. But I think it should be good. And then I put a lever again just to make sure that my top is still level. Perfect. Yes, it's a level, guys. It's level. It's a level. It's level, guys. Yeah. And that one has a drain right there. Good slope. To drain the water downstairs to the drain. Today I want to anchor this tub into the studs on the wall. And I wanted to show you guys how I do it myself. There's all different kind of ways people do it. Some people just make a hole on the tub like right here and screw it into the studs. You know, people do it all kinds of ways. If you buy the American Standard bathtubs, they do give you some options. They do give you like different options of anchoring this thing into the wall. They give you these plasticky things. Now these plasticky things that have like a little spacer right here that slides, and then a hole here to screw it into the wall like I did it right here. These plastic ones. Or if you didn't have that board that I put back here to hold the piece of, to hold this side of the tub, you can use these metal ones. These metal ones anchors, the tub will be sitting right here, this lip right here will be sitting in between these. And then this piece you bend it down to hold on the inside of the stud. So basically it will go like this. It will go like this. And then once you screw this into the stud, you bend this to hold the tub along that wall right there. All right. So I'm not gonna use this because I already put a piece of board down here that this lip is sitting on. So I don't need this. I don't need the metal ones to hold my tub. So I'm going to use this plastic clips right here to just make sure that this tab is secure on the wall on a stud. All right, and I'm gonna show you one at a time to how I do it, and we can all learn together. Okay, so here we go. All right, so basically you're just gonna slide this plastic thing in here like that, like if you guys can see this one. As long as you can line it up with the stud on the wall, you're good. So once you line it like that, you just push it down. So it's flush with this part of your tub, and then you just take a screw. I'm just using like an inch screw, and then the hole that's already been drilled for you, you just and then you just screw it in there. And that should be able to hold this secure onto the studs on the wall, okay? And then you just go to the second one here, you just slide it in here, and this slides pretty easy. Then you take another screw, and you screw it on here. Just like that. And it holds it, and then you can put one back here to secure your tub, and then you screw it onto the wall, to the stud. There you go. And that one holds it. And then you go this way, slide one over here, and then you screw it onto the wall. There it is. And then the last one, I'm gonna put it like right there, on that corner right there. Because I'm not so worried about that, because we were going to be installing this here. All right. Actually, I can just place it on the corner right here, just like that. And then I just put my screw. I'm repurposing these screws. Some of them are like stripped. So just put it right there and then put this in. There it is. And the tub is anchored. It is that simple, guys. That simple. All right. So, I have one left. So I got one more left here that can go back here in the corner. I can put it right here. I was wondering where that went. But just put it right there on the corner. And I'm just putting my weight on this just to make sure that the tab is secure on the ground. All right. Yeah, that is secure. So now the tab is good here. It looks good. Okay. So I just wanted to share with you guys, depending on what type of tab or brand you buy, you will get these clips. Otherwise, some of them don't. And let me get them closer so you guys can see how the clips look. So they look like this. It's got a hole right here. And then the edge of the tab on the corner just sits right here to hold it. And then you screw it. And then once it's done, you bend this. It bends over the lip over there. So they all look like this. And you get like 5 pieces of this. Okay? You get all these kinds. So I just used the plastic because I didn't need this. I had a piece of board behind it. All right? If you have any questions and you want to know a little bit more of this, just leave your questions in the comments and I'll try to answer as soon as I can. Thank you, guys.